Hey YouTube, my thoughts on the 2022 Honda Goldwing DCT Bagger. Just want to go over some of the positives and the negatives that I've had the last 3 years of ownership of this motorcycle. Some of the tips and tricks that I've learned, thought I'd like to share with you guys as well. This clip here is me riding at Bathurst racetrack in Australia. It's usually a public road, but ever so often they turn it into a racetrack. It's where they hold the Bathurst 1000. And yeah, so it was really fun riding the Goldwing around the racetrack, but you can only do 60 kilometres per hour. I'll go over the positives first. So overall, the bike's rideability. So being able to ride it cruising around, or if you really want to get into the twisties, you can. This bike can do anything. And a lot of people will sit there, oh, it's a Goldwing, it's just on straight roads. This thing is not built for straight roads. You can ride it on straight roads, but this thing can corner. And I have had so much good, positive feedback from people on how much this bike leans over. It's crazy. Yes, it does have its limitations. You do scrape the pegs from time to time, but man, it is fun going through the twisties on this bike, especially in sport mode and you use the paddle shifts with the DCT. The electronics package on this is outstanding. From the electronic windscreen to Android Auto, it's got everything you need. Now, the aesthetics, the looks of the iconic Goldwing. What do you think? In my own opinion, I really like the look of this motorcycle. When I park it, I'm always looking back. What are your thoughts? From the Honda emblem on the side to the cherry red engine covers, everything about the Honda Goldwing screams quality, reliability, and outstanding performance. As mentioned earlier, the electronics package on the Honda Goldwing is excellent. From cruise control, up and down windscreen, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which I'll touch on a bit later. Okay, I'll quickly touch on some of the negatives because it's not all beers and skittles. For example, the Bagger version doesn't come with a center stand. It doesn't come with fog lights. The standard windscreen is way too short, so you get heaps of buffeting. So I had to get a custom one made up, which I'll touch on soon. The panniers do generate a fair bit of heat, so you got to be careful what you store inside them. I keep my electronics in cooler bags just to try and separate them from the heat. Accessories and mods, highway pegs, slipstreamer windscreen to 17 inches, and Shark Road exhaust, which you may have seen in my other videos. Some of the comfort items I've installed, cup holder, phone holder, camera mount, those sort of things were from AliExpress. The cup holder is worth its weight in gold. On long trips, if you're wearing a modular helmet, you just flip that up, have a sip of water or whatever you want to drink, and you just keep trucking along. In this clip, we're heading to MotoGP, and I bought this windscreen that's installed on there from AliExpress. Though I had to go and buy a cover because the reflection from the dash was reflecting off the screen and I couldn't see through it. So, has anyone else had that issue with any other screens that are 20 inches and higher? Righto, time for some tips. There's only a couple, but you may already know them. This is for Android Auto. I'm not too sure if it works for Apple CarPlay, but see that blue circle down the bottom there. So you'll see it there. And if you want to go to Maps, so all you do is hold the button up and hold it there, and it'll take you there as a shortcut. And then if you want to go to Spotify, you just hold it across, and then you can toggle between songs, tracks, push pause, push play, and so on. And then if we go into Spotify, see if you want to go down the bottom there, you just hold down again, and you go across, go to Spotify, and then Spotify comes up. And if you want to get to the back button, all you do is hold up on the toggle and then go across So it saves you having to toggle through all the extras. That's one little trick that I've learnt. Yeah, and then also I wired in like an accessory. So there's an accessory termination near the battery. I wired in a voltmeter with two USBs here, and then also wired in another USB charger on the right hand pannier, just in case you need something to charge while you're riding. Bearing in mind it does get very very hot in them panniers, so you want to make sure you're not overheating something. Android Auto, the age old question with the Goldwing. Usually you've got to plug your phone into this USB, and then that's a wired connection for Android Auto. So a few people have done different things over the time. What I've done personally is you've got a USB in the left hand pannier. So all I've done was underneath the seat is where all your wiring connections are. I've just swapped them over. So the wired connection for your phone is now in the pannier, and just the charging port that was in the pannier is now here. Now this is just a little gadget that I got from a local store, just to trick the Goldwing into thinking it's a wireless headset for your helmet, which I don't wear one because I wear an open face helmet. Motorola MA1 wireless Android Auto plugged into the wired connection in the pannier, so it marries to my phone, and then yeah, so you've got wireless Android Auto. Here's the Motorola MA1 installed in the left hand side pannier. Well, that concludes my overview of the Goldwing with 3 years ownership. I've probably missed a few things here and there, but that covers most things. Hopefully, it helps someone. But yeah, this clip here is when we did our MotoGP trip in 2023 at Phillip Island, and they allowed us to ride around the track. It was on the Goldwing. It's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for your time. Like and subscribe if you want to, and happy riding. See you on the road.